जम्मू कश्मीर, कहां से कहानी शुरू करें इसकी? 1500 की सुल्तान डायनेस्टी से, 1600 के मुगलों के राज से, या 1800 के शुरू में अंग्रेजों के राज से? ये कहानी कश्मीर की नहीं, पूरे जम्मू कश्मीर की है। इसे शुरू किया महाराजा गुलाब सिंह डोगरा डायनेस्टी के पहले नंबर में। The Treaty of Amritsar 1846 was signed between Maharaja Gulab Singh and Britishers. Maharaja Gulab Singh bought Kashmir for a sum of rupees 75 lakh at that time, and thus the today's what we call as Jammu Kashmir became the state. Maharaja Gulab Singh, he ascended the throne in 1846, and after that his son Maharaja Ranbir Singh, then his son Maharaja Pratap Singh, and in the last Maharaja Hari Singh came to power. Maharaja Hari Singh, the last ruler of Dogra dynasty, ascended the throne in 1925. Maharaja Hari Singh brought a series of reforms in the form of agriculture, making primary education compulsory, and much more. He decreased the roots of untouchability and made the entry of untouchables possible during this era. But 1930 के दौरान जहां बाकी भारत में आजादी की लड़ाई चल रही थी, वैसा ही कुछ कश्मीर में हो रहा। Kashmiri Muslims were unhappy with the Maharaja's rule. So a series of agitation started in 1931, and as a result, Muslim Conference was formed in 1932 by Sheikh Mohammed Abdullah, जिनकी पार्टी को हम आज के टाइम में नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस के नाम से जानते हैं। ये मुस्लिम कॉन्फ्रेंस से नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस का सफर इसलिए हुआ क्योंकि शेख अब्दुल्ला पूरी रियासत के हर एक सेक्शन को अपने अंडर लाना चाहते थे। He wanted to gather support of each and every section of the society of JNK. 15 August 1947, the day of independence of India. But where was JNK? A Muslim majority state ruled by a Hindu king. Which side was it going? Maharaja Hari Singh needed time to think about that. So he signed a standstill agreement with Pakistan as well as India. But हमेशा की तरह पाकिस्तान का पेशेंस का बांध टूट जाता है, and on 22nd October 1947 it attacks Kashmir. Maharaja Hari Singh had no option, asked for help from India, and India in response asked him to sign the instrument of accession. As a result, on 26 October 1947, the state of J&K became an integral part of India. Jawaharlal Nehru asked Maharaja Hari Singh to give the control of state to Sheikh Mohammed Abdullah. The war continues between India and Pakistan, and India is able to win much of the territories until a ceasefire is declared by Nehru on 31st December 1947. The issue is taken to the United Nations, and United Nations gives an option of plebiscite, to which Pakistan refuses, as it was asked to take its forces back behind the ceasefire line. Years pass on. Sheikh Mohammed Abdullah is made the first Prime Minister of J&K. I repeat, the first Prime Minister. But a few years later, he is imprisoned as it was thought that he was conspiring against India. In 1965, the titles of Prime Minister, which was given to the Chief Minister of the state, is abolished, as well as the Sadr-e-Riyasat, which was given to the governor by the Presidential Order of 1965. Article 370 has already been added in the Indian Constitution, which provided India to make laws only on defense, external affairs, and communication in terms of J&K. Sounds a little ajib, huh? In 1966, a small group of people form a group known as Jammu Kashmir Liberation Front, which aimed to seek independence for Kashmir. हमें ये ध्यान रखना होगा कि इंसर्जेंसी और मिलिटेंसी हमेशा से ही कश्मीर में एक स्मॉल स्केल पे थी. Years pass on. Sheikh Abdullah is released from jail and is made the chief minister after he signs the Sheikh Indira Accord. According to this accord, there would be no discussion on plebiscite in the upcoming future for J&K. I repeat, no further discussion on plebiscite. The people in Kashmir do not like this, and insurgency continues from Pakistan side as well. A major step that occurs is the hanging of Maqbool Butt, prime leader of Jammu Kashmir Liberation Front, which creates a spark in the state of J&K. Series of events occur. The climate in Kashmir is changing within a year. In 1980s, the climate of Kashmir as well as Jammu continues to change. GM Shah, who was made the chief minister instead of Sheikh Abdullah's son Farooq Abdullah, loses control over the state and resigns. किसी ने सही कहा है, paradise is a promise which no God bothers to keep. And this happened with Jammu and Kashmir. Next came the 1987 elections, which were going to change the complete scenario of Jammu and Kashmir and made Jammu and Kashmir outfought history. Hi guys, hope you liked my video. I will be back with lot of such stuff. So do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.